second. Let's see, go chat, go ahead and share. As you may be able to tell, I have not played it at all today. I don't know, I always use that way during the Ghostbusters event, in all honesty. This one probably won't be long though, because I don't know, my voice just doesn't feel too great. Also, I don't really feel like playing too much tournaments. One thing I said I might do, but Hey Black Ninja. Just gonna go ahead and get my, I guess, do all the dailies basically. Alright, was there nothing over here that I needed? For some reason I felt like there was like a gun or dynamite. You know, let's just farm some of that, why not? Yeah, it's all fuller than it was the last couple of weeks. More and more people are running classic face. That was some honestly really good elixir looting there. 7 and 4, that feels higher than usual. I'm getting myself a good gem stockpile. Though the meme in me wants to go and buy a multi-bag. I like how the music just kind of stopped. I don't think I still really have anything good for that. I don't really need that many binoculars either. Event done. Yeah, I heard the Slimer thing was very extra challenging. They're like, oh, I guess maybe, well, the devs didn't design, well, they designed those notes, but I guess they didn't design the Ghostbusters stuff. Like, maybe they just looked and went, oh, they're good against Ninjago. Okay, what's that one, the new Ninjago stuff? No. I mean, I don't know if they even were that good against Ninjago anyways. I mean, if you compare it to stuff back when Lloyd was the main tank of Toski removing stealth, Santa removing stealth, Andreas can remove stealth pretty effectively too. Not that they get to keep it too long. I mean, gosh, it's not even that bad with classic space either, but like, there's a decent enough options that remove all of that stuff. I mean, it's probably doable for you, but I don't think it's doable for me. Well, I don't really want to sit try for too long either. At least not right now. I might do it later. Getting close to that 6-star hang. Excited about that. Wish I could get the elixirs that show up in a little bit more often. Nope, nothing good here. I'm actually running a little low on arena currency. But it is the main place I buy apples from. Just getting the tier 3 set tools for here calls worth it. Not really, but might do it at some point. Probably not. Probably not, but there's some event stuff with them, so maybe. I don't know, it might be worth it at some point for another, like a future pirate node to maybe use all Imperial type things instead of just pirates. Only really needs it for the Imperial thing, which I don't know, might could be useful at some point. My opinion, not worth it. I've already beat the techie thing, so I don't think that one's worth it. So I guess I'm not really giving for too. Or City of Six too, but I just don't have the stuff yet for City of Six to be able to use it on there. One character was Slimer. Well, I don't think it's going to be too impossible. You just kind of have to have the good stuff in there. Granted, I think also gold would help a lot because gold's actually a healer tag, so he would be able to be used on there. But I just don't have it, like, I guess better later tanks. Okay, go to here. Need to go ahead and do doing more of the Egon node. Let's go get me my master towels from this. I'd love this to get updated with like a map 2 or something. Like, even give me just like some more gold from doing it. I'd be happy with that. So I have a little bit more event spender to do. I mean, I'm not too bothered with it. I mean, I guess that could be useful, but I mean, I guess it's just 2 Slimer tiles. That's not gonna make any dent. Like, unless you did like a lots of farming of it a while ago, that's not gonna do much. Well, that's also why I have been working on Super Wrestler. I know he will be a, I think, fairly good one for that challenge node. Well, it's Super Wrestler on my roster. I like rarely ever select. Okay, so he's up here. So yeah, I'm getting there with him. Getting closer to be able to actually use him more. I mean, I am hoping to unlock those other characters next time. I'm split between farming them up and maybe trying harder to get those other collectible ones. Let's go ahead and do an arena battle. I do kind of want to try a mirror match with this team. That would be kind of fun. And go back to you. Hit the top part of what? We'll just go through this battle. Let's see if we do anything here. Also, I'm gonna actually share that, and I guess Lego Legacy Discord. Why not? Really wants me to. Oh, concept is gone. Okay. Well, that's going to hurt the effectiveness of this team quite a bit. Okay, so clear all those debuffs. I think we've lost this one. Okay, I really needed him to do something. Maybe Sander can revive somebody with his turn? I don't know if I use that ability yet or not. Nala? Okay, then use your ult. Probably won't revive anybody, but oh well. You at least had a chance to revive somebody. Did we just pull this back? we just really need to kill Alan before we kill Leo. That's a little bit unfortunate. Did anybody die there? No, Alan's still here. Although he might have revived himself. No, he didn't die. Oh, it's just him left. Oh my gosh, that surprised me. Classic space versus anti-classic space, and it failed. None such as yellow sword, glow. I'm not sure what actually causes that, and why does it have to do one? I guess it's doing that buff animation for each buff he is apparently getting, but I don't know what exactly buff he's getting. What rank am I? I'm rank 10 with 100 score. I can maybe get rank 7. Well, what did I can't even get anything better by going up higher. I could get 5. Meh. I don't know if that's really that much worth it. Let me complete the other daily stuff. I don't know. I might come back and do a little bit of it. Sure, let's just go over here. I think there's like something from this set I can still use. Like one of the gear pieces at least useful for some character. Gem stockpile. The main thing the Ghostbusters event is actually useful for. Yeah, I did 10 tournament battles and I was like, other people are rising. I'll just call it there. It's just kind of boring for not many really rewards. Getting one extra towel of him to me is not really worth the boringness of doing another 20 battles. And I might just do a few and just call it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly feeling this. There's some other stuff I want to do today. Some other games I want to play that aren't like stream games. I also have lots of stuff to do in Jurassic World Alive tonight. They have it's their 4-year anniversary over there this week, and I think maybe next week too. I don't know. I think this is about part 1, but you can actually dot Rexy 2 times, so I probably won't be able to actually unlock her, but that seems like that might actually be pretty good. Okay, good job there. I'm gonna do that, and they have like a couple, I think, uniques you can also dot too. We want to see which ones. I think there is one that is a where they got all those debuffs on them from. I think there's like one of the long neck dinosaur hybrid things that's supposed to be pretty good. That's dockable. I mean, of course, it's just I think one dock on it's probably get like 40 thing. You need like 250 to unlock it. But I think it will at least be kind of well, I'd like to get them. I think there might be like some other battles you can do and some other stuff today. I am looking forward to doing the anniversary stuff, hoping to get some like good rewards from it, because there's lots of like neat stuff they've added this past year, and that's pretty cool though. I like one of the hybrids giving away, one of the epics there. It's just kind of a little lame looking to me. I don't know, like maybe there's one that added this year. I thought it was an old one. I don't know. It just doesn't really do anything to my knowledge. I think it's like the end of its like evolution line, and it's just kind of like it's like a tapiary or something like that. One of those not anteaters, but it has like a little bit of a long nose, and it looks kind of like a pig or something. I don't know. It's weird because also like you had like a new flying clock creature, epic rarity, and you had like Scorpius Rex, Gen 2. Yeah, Gen 2. It's like the epic rarities they had up against them, and it was interesting. You could like choose them like that. That one's just lame. But I wanted to get kind of Rexy. They have some other like things, but like Rexy's right now limited to events basically or paying money. So yeah, I definitely want to actually get it versus I think the other two I've already like made, so they're not like that good. Let me get the one that's like exclusive. Also, is very overpowered. Although I'll catch up on chat after I finish this. But yeah, I went with that. Looking cool. They announced kind of the stuff for Godzilla Battle Line's 1 year anniversary. It's happy that's reached 1 year. Hoping it keeps on going. Now I'm happy it's doing good. I think it's the best of the 3 Godzilla games that released last year. I know for sure one of them got shut down. I think the other one might have. The other one I like cared so little about, I didn't even follow it to see if it did get shut down. Godzilla Destruction I at least thought was interesting. The Godzilla Destruction just never really worked for me. It kept on crashing. Oh, not crashing, freezing mid-battle, so I just never could actually really play it. But this stuff looks kind of interesting. So they're doing like a bunch of crossover stuff with the person that's done the Shin Japanese movies, the Shin Japanese Heroes Universe stuff. So Shin Godzilla, Evangelion, Kamen Rider, and Ultraman. They're doing a crossover between those things, which seems a little nutty. So they haven't revealed all that stuff. Also adding a studio mode to the game, so you can actually like make videos or something. I don't know. That seems weird. It's an odd thing to add into the game, but hey, I'm kind of excited for it. It looks weird. There's also a new leveling thing adding in with that, which really confuses me. I don't know. Kill him with stun. Why not? Also, now I'm getting hungry. Trigger even if you try to take him. You got 4K gems, awesome. It was a higher ranked fight team. I don't know, got a little bit more to fight. It's not a super hard team, though sometimes I feel like Red Beard can just spin and kill lots of people. So it's still a little bit iffy. I'm just a little bit bored of fighting them, so I kind of want to fight some other teams. So something a little bit different, like this is a little bit different here, so that one kind of interests me. And do a Slimer nose, aren't doable for you. TVs are. And also think you had to like really kind of buff them. I don't know if it's exactly the most worth it. So close to getting Jin to 7 stars. Juwilla next. Don't need to farm her too much since she'll probably get a lot of stuff. Assuming they ever really run Spooky Kids again. I mean, I feel like they should at least. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing that, no. I feel like they need. I would actually love them to run it maybe twice. Like run maybe 2 a month, or like 1 every 3 weeks or something. Also, just kind of add that in for the other things. Like, if you're going to replace master nodes or master events with them, which I don't actually do much mind. I mean, you can at least replay them. Like, I've had fun kind of replaying the Spooky All Stars with some of like the new Spooky Army characters. That's what's kind of fun, trying out some like the new stronger stuff onto these old nodes that used to be really hard. I don't know why I'm actually using that on you. But like do that for some other teams. Like I thought it was cool to add something in like that for the Imperials. And I mean, not really the most needed. I mean, I would rather have been like a different team than the Imperials, but hey, I don't mind it too much. I will take that. It's a reason for me to level up the Imperials a little bit more. Have like a full team of 4 Imperials, and I get some rewards for it. Would really love them. I would really love them to do that with. Yeah, I guess I'll go for you. I would love them to do that with other sort of, I guess, teams or tags or whatever. Well, not tags, sorry. With maybe some like the newer characters, like I get some of those. They've done like some of the more limited and like the master characters. But maybe give me one with the like Misako, Cole, or maybe even the set or something. You maybe could even rotate. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind maybe the Master or the All Stars, like changing up maybe even the awards of some of them too, or something. Almost like a weird tourney type thing. Just give me some of like the other stuff, cause like it's a goal to finish some of them. I guess I can get some more rewards, so they come up so rarely. But also, since I have like the big rewards max, I don't feel as much of a drive to actually go after them and get them. I wish him waving the flag was a little bit quieter. Yeah, we get the last node done. Now you have slime at 6 stars. Hopefully, I put that last node is very RNG dependent. Damage from both ghosts. Oh, you mean sorry, the all-star node. I thought you meant like the last slime node. I'm like, the last slime node, that's gonna be challenging. Both of them, you'll be able to kill Jin. Hopefully, though. Might not always, although, well, I mean, I guess your Malloc isn't strong high enough to be used, because I almost feel like doing that without a ghost would be fairly better. Like how they replaced Jinta in the team below with Hank and kept Darwin. I like Ajada. I guess she is kind of a little bit squishy, but I think she does have some decent utility. I probably should have used that at the beginning, but oh well. Pop this, give him a couple more times to get some other stuff going. There we go. I'm gonna pop this, and I think we'll still buff from somebody. So we'll go. Let's do basic. Here we go. I want to get the payback and other stuff for my people. For my people. For my people. I think it's interesting. This isn't. I don't feel like that bad of a a collectibles team. But just look at how easily they are messed up by a not fully maxed out classic space team. Just a little bit sad. Like there would have been a time that would have bothered or scared him using his ultimate like that. Yeah. Yes. And that was with damage block, what, 2 on? Although I found that ability wildly varying. Might as well auto the rest of this, get tired of just clicking. Well, 4 stars. Trolls. I mean, I'm purposely missing that team, Black Ninja. You can stop telling me where that team is. I have repeatedly said I am not fighting that team right now. That might be a fun team. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, doing this is boring. If I get higher, all I get is 1 extra tile. I mean, I guess I can move more bags, but it's just not really worth it. Oh. Right, scary when Jin uses his ultimate after possibly applicable. Yeah, that can be scary. I also find his ultimate weird, because what does it still only do? Target 4 pigs, if I remember correctly, and it does it randomly. So it can also, I think, target the same one twice or something weird. Sometimes it can do lots of damage, sometimes it can do like no damage, sometimes it will hit somebody you need it to hit, sometimes it won't. Yeah, let's just finish this fight right quick. But yeah, really looking forward for that Godzilla anniversary. Doesn't seem like a lot of, I guess the anniversary stuff. Well, I want to say a little bit more of the anniversary. They announced like that new weird random picture mode thing, but that one's coming at a later time. So I guess that's not really an anniversary thing. They announced in the anniversary live stream. I didn't mean actually use that. I'm gonna use the big one. I guess that one will work, so that's okay. The one thing they have confirmed to be adding Shin Godzilla, that one I really care for, so it'd be kind of nice to like skip and save out on that, on them getting that added into the game. The other crossover stuff are not really things I'm the most interested in, but they haven't also announced what those things even are yet, so it's hard for me to really say whether or not they're even interesting. But I mean, it overall sounds decent. I will probably be able to do a bunch of saving during that, so they release the stuff that I'm more interested in, like the poll result characters, Giant Octopus, Destroyer, Kaiser Ghidorah, Monster X, SP and Gearus, and I think it was like Godzilla 99, I think were like the top 5 things. Yeah, I'm interested in those. Shin Godzilla, no interest in really. But that other stuff sounds really cool. So I'm super excited about those. I wish I could play more of those on here. That would be, I think, a fun thing to stream during the downtime in this game, is those, but Godzilla Battle Line unfortunately doesn't really work on desktop anymore. I think you basically have to use it on the phone. I just don't really have a good way to record off my phone yet. I like how sometimes that carries over with stuff like that. But I will super be playing that, and you can play Jurassic World Live on desktop, but I think it's kind of a bannable offense, so probably shouldn't do that, at least not stream myself doing it. Probably won't be good for my account, so I'm not going to be really doing any of that. Hoping at some point, maybe after the summer, I get something set up where I can actually record and stream off of my phone properly. I would actually like to do that, and I can actually stream some other games. There are lots of other ones I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of. But those are two of them that are kind of high up there right now. They both have like anniversary stuff going on this summer. Cool to me that one of them's reached 4 years anniversary. That is a big milestone. Although I guess one day LEGO Legacy might get there. I don't know. It might last that long. The 4 years is a really big milestone in like mobile gaming. Ooh, Ghostbusters team, sure. Let's try that one. It's probably a lot of them. Yeah, do that. But yeah, there's probably enough teams to get to 300. It's just boring. I mean, it's boring normally too, but like just doing it for one tile is like extra boring. And we're gonna sadly watch Ghostbusters get destroyed by this team. I'm kind of tempted maybe we just swap it out and just maybe use my anti-classic space team against some of these teams and just let them auto it and see how that goes. I mean, I guess sure, let's go pop that, give them stealth. Pop that, remove a bunch of the pep. slowly go through this fight. Oh, what was it? Godzilla. It was interesting to me because it might not fully be crossover. I think Ultraman is still a Toho property, so they've had like some sort of connections with Godzilla over the years. I'm not sure as much with Kamen Rider, though it's another like Power Ranger type whatever thing. And then I know Evangelion's definitely a little bit different. With it being like anime, not mistaken, I don't know. Well, I know it is anime. I'm not sure if the one he did was anime or maybe it was live action somehow. I'm not familiar with one of those. But I think it's interesting how they seem to actually be doing a little bit more outside the box sort of crossovers. Because they did one with the Monsterverse with Godzilla vs. Kong. Got Kong and Godzilla from that movie. And then you've got a crossover, very air quotes there, with Godzilla Singular Point, which I'm sure that's like extra air quotes in like Godzilla vs. Kong. At least Godzilla vs. Kong was, I think, legendary, so it is a different studio than Toho, because they had to go get the rights to be able to do that. So I could maybe see that one not kind of being the same as the others. But to my knowledge, I don't think they had to like license anything out for Singular Point, so I think it's a little bit weird that one's on the list there as I'll go ahead and stun you as needing a crossover. It's kind of like a crossover collab, whatever. But with these being announced, that's definitely more outside of properties than just kind of Godzilla and some more stuff that's regularly associated with Godzilla. So I'm kind of excited about that, because that might give me some other a little bit more out there crossovers in the future, assuming they step up their release cycles, because they kind of have a habit of just releasing one new unit a month. And if they are adding in new units, I would prefer them to actually release them a little bit quicker than one unit a month like that. Like, for not being that interested in some of those properties, that's going to be a long time if they do one a month. If they give each of those things their own, like a month unit thing, like a featured unit for a month. That's going to be a little bit of a problem there, or just be very, very, very slow. I'm hoping they're not going to do that. That's one thing I will at least admit here. While this game isn't always the best, especially when it's like releasing new stuff, I at least think they do a good job. I have stepped it up in regards to actually releasing new stuff in a little bit more of a timely manner. Granted, like, none of us can really get the new stuff, but you at least have some new stuff, which is nice. Like, it's not just taking it's not taking as long as it used to release stuff, which I think helps quite a bit. Like, it's not just boring. Which was it Godzilla vs. Kong? I think that was the only movie. Well, I don't feel like you have watched Shin Ultraman, also considering I think it's just released in Japan like a week ago. But I'm assuming you're not talking about that one. Or maybe you mean Evangelion, but I wouldn't think you would. Although maybe you've watched it, I don't know. You don't strike me as a person into mainline anime. Okay, I think my favorite of that series was King of the Monsters, personally, although I also like some more of the monsters in it. Though also, I have to give them credit. Most of their original creature designs, like the ones that are not borrowing from Toho, so like they don't have really anything they're super basing it off of, are really good looking. I would love for them to have more of those come to Godzilla Battle Line. But as much as I like some of the stuff they do for the things they bring over, like the Wombats for being a completely original one, really good. The Mutos, really good. Behemoth is really good. Skilla, whatever the name is really good. Methuselah, maybe. I just haven't been able to really see that many good looks at Methuselah. I need to have like a little bit more of a look at them to really be able to say if they're good or not. Also, the kind of like creature with mountains on the back might not be my personal favorite there, but then also like the skull crawlers I think was really decent. I mean the basic, but I think they have a really nice design there. Also, the other different designs they've given for different Mutos, because there's I think 4 Mutos. And each one have had like slightly different designs. Those have all been cool. Some of the comic original stuff has been good too. Like Shinamura, I think had a decent design. Kimazati, whatever, they had I think a decent design. The other like 11 original Titans that got awakened, King of the Monsters that never got seen. I think some of them have appeared in some of the comics. I think they've had decent designs there. And yeah, I think was it Awakening or Aftershock was the one that also had another Muto in it. For some reason I can't pronounce that word right now. But they had Muto Prime in it, which also had a really decent design going on there. So, impressively. Awesome. Nice to get them like leveled up. I don't think sad because like I still think the Ghostbusters, for as much as they like paywall the new stuff, I think they're still worse. That might be crazy to say, but I think they are actually still worse than some of that new stuff. Granted, I think it also helps that people want to actually maybe spend on the new stuff and, like I said, like invest gems and other things. Like, okay, that makes sense. So you probably are going to have stuff go a little bit better there. But yeah, I do think it is interesting looking at them because they're just, I just don't really feel it too much for them. Like, even still, it's just kind of like, I don't know, why should I invest this much in Ghostbusters? They're not really that good. They're really hard to get. I don't know. I still don't know what exactly the old dev team was thinking by adding them in here. I mean, I think there's definitely much better things that could add to this game than those two things. Just Ghostbusters. Also SpongeBob. Although I don't know SpongeBob like that much of a thing. I mean, I know it was something kind of like when I was younger. But like, is it really still on that much now? I mean, maybe it still is, but I don't know. Now do the SpongeBob people come over here and play this game? I don't know. Some of the weird crossover stuff's been, well, weird. Someone make a video someday. I mean, I might actually work on that this week. Of like some of these stuff that I wouldn't have minded seeing get a crossover. It's not like the super big stuff. Like, of course, people don't want like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, some of those like big IPs, stuff that they've had for a long time too. But just like some of these smaller ones, or just some of them are getting kind of big. Like now, like Jurassic Park's kind of had lots of sets getting released, but. That one's still one of my top ones I would like to have seen at some point get added. I feel like they have like a... Although I guess also too, I feel like the Jurassic Park has super sort of replaced Lego doing their own like dinosaur things. But I would love to see Lego take some of the stuff they've actually created with Jurassic World and like use them for some of their own dinosaurs. Like reuse some of the different molds. It quit that first extra Winston node so many times. There is 4 Great Whites. If Wu uses his teapots on Vinkman, he's dead. At least for you, since you barely has any health. Yeah, Egon probably won't make it. I mean, I don't fully exactly believe it was fake myself. I mean, I don't really trust... I think you pronounce his name, but I still kind of believe that's what maybe the next thing they were doing. Though I also feel like they've done other like weird stuff that last dev team. Granted, if it would have actually been Lego's underwater stuff, that would have been cool. But they did seem kind of weird with wanting to do some of these like crossover stuff. Also, I still think it was interesting how mad some of them got when people said, including myself, like maybe these aren't the best moves to be making with this game. Yeah, like there we go. Yeah, what was saying, like I don't know if this was like a great idea, and just you don't know anything. And y'all have been in a good place for mishandling the game, so I guess joke's on y'all. I don't know. Still kind of well, though. Granted, I think they also got really screwed over by the new movie not releasing when the event released, it being delayed by over a year. I think that would have made maybe some people get a little bit more interested in it, and maybe Lego could have been planning to do some more stuff with it, but they could have been delayed. I think they were like they did release a couple of like one-off sets that were like decent, but yeah, I think that was kind of weird. Although granted, I also think it's a little bit weird with how much stuff you still have left in like Lego's back catalog of things you could add to the game. And then they went ahead and went to crossover stuff. Oh, sorry. The stuff also too that they had to pay extra for. I think that's to me kind of the biggest thing is the fact that they actually had to pay extra to use that. It's not like they just call up Lego and be like, hey, can we use this? Yeah, go ahead and use that stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's a little bit more involved than that with them getting permission to use like whatever figs add into the game, but like it is weird to me for them to go that early into the Ghostbusters. And I think that's the only time they really marketed the game a lot too. Like they had different people go and play it like one time. They have touched again, just using the Ghostbusters stuff. And it's like you don't want to maybe get them to actually do that for just the regular Lego stuff too. And you didn't go after like the Lego people. You went after people that, I mean, I guess it makes sense to play these type of games, but like you didn't maybe also want to target some like people that do Lego stuff. I don't know. It was just kind of weird to me how they handled that, the crossover stuff. Yeah, if they could just retire the Ghostbusters event, make them farmable elsewhere, I think that would be like perfectly fine. Like, I don't know if too many people are going to be upset they can't play the Ghostbusters event anymore. It seems at least different. Because I might swap some music here soon. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many other things I wish they could have like done. Instead of just doing this with the Ghostbusters. I do kind of feel like I put main downfall of the old team kind of was Ghostbusters. Though I think it also really got screwed up with Corona and everything, like lockdown, so also still unsure how long into lockdowns you could use the excuse of lockdowns and you haven't like adjusted to working from home, especially in a very heavily like digital field. Like you're working on a computer, do you not have some of those at home? I mean, I work remote from home, so I might be a little bit biased with that. At least might be killing the other non-plastic space figs. Let's just see what this does. Let's spin the wheel of random. We killed Alan. We spun the wheel of random and I guess won because he stayed dead. Yeah, I feel like big things, like big, negative, well not negative points maybe, but just like where you can really, I also saw my little sword there. Like, I don't know, major like issues was when they. I liked the stuff they announced, like when the game like first released, that first like month of updates where they were adding in, what was it, Lay, Governor, Scarlet, and Hank. Like I thought that like first announcement was good. It was kind of hype, lots of cool stuff, but then there was like the delays there. Let's actually not target the Fig with damage block on them. Although I also thought it was a little bit weird, some of the delays there, because it kind of was like, well, you've already kind of announced this stuff, so isn't it like close to being done? Because I guess like, I think one of the things was like a month or two late, or something weird like that. So, I don't know, the game kind of got extra boring and stealth a little bit, because it just didn't really add too much. Although granted, also the game was still a little bit new at that point, so there was like just regular farming, leveling, getting stronger and other things. But then you also had like kind of nothing. I think they did, let's see, after they got done with them, I think they did Basil, and then I think it was Ghostbusters. Like I think it was that. I can't remember if there was anything else that they did between them. Maybe one other character. Oh, maybe we got DigiJ. DigiJ might have been on there. But it was just kind of like, I don't know, weird when they did that. The event was just kind of bad. They didn't seem to accept any feedback about the event being bad. They seemed very hostile toward the event. Negative feedback, in my opinion. And then they didn't do anything, they got kind of removed, replaced. Same thing with alumni days. The energy for no tiles is no fun. Yep. I don't want to just like hate on the old dev team, but there was lots of like weird stuff with that, like weird decisions they made. I'm kind of tempted to just, you know what, I'm gonna try. I think it might be kind of fun. But yeah, I think there's lots of stuff they could easily add into this game, like, and still keep on, like, improving it. And I'm hoping they do maybe something to add in, like, a new game mode or something at some point. I think they could do that, and the game would start to be a lot better. Like, they've, I think, got down decently enough the, like, update cycle. Like, they're getting content released, I think, decently frequently enough. Sorry for the loudness here. That is good. They just need to actually have some more stuff to like really use with it, or to like, use it on. Like that's something I will at least say, like Expedition I do kind of like. I mean, it's still kind of very boring, but I at least like some of those easier nodes you can test out some new teams on, or something like some of the new characters. Like if you only get them unlocked at 3 stars, you might at least use like Cole. If I got him unlocked, I could probably test him out on some Expedition maps. And I think they need some stuff like that, like raids. I think might would be a good one, though. I don't know. The rewards and stuff with raids also sounded like very kind of meh. Although, hey, if they work on improving that, that might work out really well. I don't know. That might be a fun team. Yeah, let's go this one, why not? This team seems to work decently enough against them. I would probably do that eventually, though it's not like a big priority right now, so I mostly just use it in Arena, and it's just kind of my team there by default most of the time. And also here in tournaments. I am surprised at how well this team actually worked out when I gave it a chance. Like, I don't know, Malik doesn't like he'd be that useful. Like, there's lots of payback stuff going on in here, so Magisto healing them every time they pay back, yeah, that makes sense. And I have him like as max as he can be right now. Like, Malik's only like 4 stars. How good would that actually do? And apparently it's actually pretty decent. I just find it hysterical. but then he also does stuff like that. Yeah, we need one of y'all to. Oh, you ain't actually now look at that. Like, can we get at least get rid of her? There we go. So, like, we need to at least try to kill him, so I don't have to use a whole bunch of heal. I think the heal kits on this mode. Weirdly, I thought that name was very, very weird still to this day. You don't think you need to max him out? Yeah, you probably don't need to max him out really at this point. There could be a day where you might still need to. Ooh, Jay's still. I mean, granted, I think he is. I may have so 4 minutes, like someone to time out here. Actually, I think this heals us a little bit. Let's go ahead and pop it. I can't remember if this heals or not. Yes. Me. Not for you. For whatever reason. Yeah, I wish I could just like mute just like that part, because like everything else, like sure, I mean, I think I have played it one time before like that, where I just like muted it just so whoever the team was like super loud and obnoxious, but then it was just like very kind of boring. I might be, I think that would not be as good against this team because it would just heal up a little bit more. Sure. And then we'll try that team. That should be fun. Something a little bit different. Yeah, I'm going to be using some heal kits here. Oh, and I think I might do a reveal and review video on this soon, but I think there's maybe taking the picture of the leak, which I'm not necessarily against revealing or reviewing leaks, but like it's a very not good picture. So I don't really want to review it for that reason. Ooh, that works out very nice. I'm going to give him Hardy, although he also probably could use Hardy decently. But they reveal, or Lego hasn't. There's pictures have, I guess, leaked or whatever of the Forest Man set. It looks decent. I mean, I think decent enough. Which I'm excited about. I think it looks like very nice. They're still supposed to get like an order of $160 from Lego Shop at Home to be able to actually get it, and it's not that big. Looks cool though. Still excited to see what the other sets will look like, and I might wait to do it till we get some more pictures of those. Usually with Alan, Leo, and Andreas. Though, yeah, I am looking forward at some point when I get them that high to go back and actually play some of those all-star nodes with those characters and see kind of how it works out. Like, I think that will be kind of a fun one to do at some point. Though I do also want to mention with what I talked a little bit about last time. I think it is interesting looking at some of these remakes because it has got me very interested if Lego would maybe do some other remakes in the future of some other older classic sets. I'll say older. They don't have to be like that old. Like I would love some 2000 stuff getting remade. I mean, I guess also to be honest, yeah, I guess we're gonna pop this. Like with the Ninjago stuff, we got 10 years recently, and they're already doing a remake thing for them, or they've had like the legacy wave for them. So just the stuff being a couple years old probably won't affect it too much. Or I don't feel like it would. I guess drop that on you. Give me that stuff. They haven't really even gotten that much per ton yet. Feel bad for them. I was gonna manually do this one just so I could have some, like a little bit of a different fight here. that healing going. But yeah, I was thinking like if I had like maybe like top 5 like themes I would love to get like a remade set from. There's some like really cool themes they've had out there that have been like very unique, and I think would really deserve a like a decent remake or even just like a redo now. We got for the Indies and Spooky Army, Samuel York instead of Zombie. Spooky Team News, me. But I think some of the top ones for me, definitely near the top would be Exo Force. Exo Force was such a kind of unique-ish theme. I mean, at least back then, we had like lots more mech stuff nowadays. But I would love to see them do some of those things with the new building techniques. They had some really cool sets, some really cool big mech things I would love to see like get remade or like updated, like better stability and other stuff. So I think those things would be one that would be really cool to see get a remake. Still split between like Atlantis and Aquazone. I think Atlantis had definitely full of fix or like with the enemy designs there. So I would be really interested in seeing those. But Aqua Raiders I do like a little bit more. Also, they could do some of the Aquazone stuff. I could probably set up some Aquazone stuff. Just like some cool new underwater things. I think UFO would definitely be on the list. Though I could also probably set up on sectoids, and I think those are less cool. I think it would be really cool to see how they would redo those sets with new building techniques similar to Galaxy Squad. Excuse me. Okay. Well, let's see. What was the other ones I thought of that would be, I think, super cool to get? As soon as there's a chicken with a set, I will set this team. Sure, let's start the chicken. Let's see. I went with Exo Force, UFO/sectoids, something underwater. Honestly, Adventurous could be really cool. Probably wouldn't really go with that too much since it wasn't really ever a theme for me. But I do think that one was an interesting one. Thanks to it being very popular. I would love like agents or ultra agents. I think those is because I really like those. But like nothing exactly there I think would benefit too much from being like redone. Not really anything there needs to get fixed. Oh yeah, we'll take manual control because they almost killed my Andreas. This might actually kill my Andreas. Okay, excellent. Yeah, changed the roster after that. That didn't really change since last time though. Okay. Thought I was gonna have like some loading issues there. But yeah, I guess I'll fight this team. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some more of that. We're at like 3 so far underwater. My bias wants to say bias mission. I don't know, but not people. I think people would be in like the Ultra Jill Walker or the mobile mining unit or one of those types of things. Or maybe the alien. The alien I think would also be really cool, like the mothership. That was a cool set. I think my boss mission bias speaking. But But yeah, I think there'd be some cool stuff there, but it might be a little bit more specific to me. A Space Police set, I think a Space Police mixed with Blacktron, like a little bit of both, I think would work very well. I think that people like both of those, and I think those would work good in a combo set with each other. And also maybe like a neutral faction as well. That might be a little too much space. Ninjas would be cool. Vikings could be cool. We got like a Viking set now, and probably just be remaking the same basic set they just released anyways now. Trying to remember what else Dino Attack would be one I would probably be into, but I feel like LEGO probably wouldn't really do that. They'd be slap Star Wars, or they'd probably be happy slapping guns and everything. But I think that they probably aren't as into that nowadays. I think we'll go back up to this. Where was it? I've scrolled too far now. I saw a funky pirate team mix, right? Woo being this seems interesting. Here we go. I had it in my mind what I was gonna say for the last one. Oh, I guess it's also just a Dino thing. Dino Attack, or just the basic Dino one. Though, you give me Adventures on Dino Island, I would definitely be getting that set. That would be cool. I guess I would do that. Something underwater. Exoforce. UFO or Insectoids, Space Police and Blacktron, and then Adventures Dino Island. I think would be pretty cool. That would also take like it's a Castle 2007 remake as well. Well, I mean, hey, also some like cool city remakes. I would also be down for maybe some like redos of some like cities like greatest hits. Exploring events or opportunities for people to hold it. Yep. I mean, that's really, I'd say, the main plus about this event. Is I've got a bunch of gems saved up for whatever the next event they're going to release is going to be. And then maybe for whatever the next update is. I don't know if either of those are going to be soon or not. But I'm kind of excited about. Yeah, I guess I'm excited about them. Kind of weird to say I'm excited for something I don't really know like anything about, but I think it might be kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and do another arena battle. Then I think I might end this. Well, I might look at some LEGO sets. I'm not 100% sure yet. Would anybody be interested in looking at old LEGO sets with me? For a couple more minutes for the stream ends after we complete this. Then I might just do it my own time. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop that. You clear the debuffs. That hurt him. He might be dead now. I guess I'll come get attacked. Oh no, he's not. No, you decrease his pip. I'm gonna use him to steal all the buffs from them. Also, I realized I haven't even targeted the person I needed to target. Well, that we lost this one. I needed him to steal the buffs so we could heal everybody. Oh, we also have heal block on. Although this one's going too well for me. Yeah, I think this one's definitely locked now. Oh yeah, I can do that after doing this. I just want to go ahead and do one more arena battle to get me a little bit more secured above, hopefully, rank 25. Doesn't look like it's happening though, but oh well. I just want to shut this down. I don't think we're going to win. I don't want to sit here for like 7 minutes. I'm getting... My stomach's actually getting a little sore from being hungry. Even though I skipped eating like an hour ago. Come on, I'm not hungry. There we go. I actually even equip that gear piece. I think I always look here. Oh, I actually can. Oh, that's nice. Let's go and have that gear piece. Do you even need tier 3 set tools to upgrade your thing to the last? Okay, you do a little bit. That's just a little bit. Poor pirate people being down here near the bottom with a couple of city folk. I mean, I guess also Brinkman, but yeah. Work on him. I guess I probably would level him up next. Moneybags. Just to go ahead and get him there, but I don't think I'm gonna actually get Egon. Probably before the event ends. Yeah, it looks a little bit off. Well, how much? So how little I'm actually like too interested in playing right now? That was probably not going to happen. I need just a little bit more. Dun, 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 dun. I can check. I don't think he actually is. I think some of these reuse the same stuff. Though, if I want to do somebody next, it'd probably be Andreas. Yeah, probably Andreas. Then maybe these two, since I feel like doing a little bit more in classic or anti-classic space, then classic space. And then maybe come back over there though. I also need to book whatever gear piece that you need now. Well, what you missing? You needed these things. Yeah, that's why I'm farming this that node. I think we're gonna go ahead and get off, and I'm gonna bring up the Lego set stuff. Also waiting for that Genshin Impact update to come out sometime soon. So I've been teased about what the new stuff is. It looks kind of nice, and at least want to get on there and maybe see if I can get it. I think the next thing I like go on there to get is like a guaranteed get. I saw the messages. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and look at some of. I think I want to look at Active Force first. No, let's go Mars mission. Just cause I'm kind of like me some Mars mission. But I think I just missed like 3 sets from them, like 3 proper sets. Wish these ads would go away. Actually, you know what? Let me swap browsers. I don't think I have. Let me swap to the one where I actually have some ad block stuff on. Wikipedia. Okay. I think this one should have like less overwhelming advertisements. Though this site is just infested with. Granted, the other Lego sites people recommend me using also maybe just was like Brickset, Bricklink, or whatever, was filled with ads. Which made it super annoying for some stuff. Okay. Let's get started with some Lego. Probably had then just copied the image from there to use in the background of my stuff. No. Also, I can use the faction stuff for that. I love some of the lore stuff they had for this. I mean, it wasn't like that much though. Am I going to like try to find the Crystalian conflict to actually do a stream of it? Maybe. Probably at some point. But let's see. I don't own that one. Really want to get it at some point. Yeah, I saw the messages. Oh, sorry. That was a repeat message. This one is definitely one that I really want to get. I kind of wanted to get it back in the day, but I got like my set fix with the my set fix, like base fix with the alien mothership. I don't want to. There we go. Need all these extra pop-up stuff. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool set. If I'm gonna be honest, like, I mean, granted, it also seems like a little lacking some stuff, like a little, almost like a little bit of too much of a maybe of a facade for some of the stuff. But sadly, lots of Lego's indoor stuff is kind of like that. But I think it does look interesting. I like the 3 different pumps here. One just for like the gun, one just take you here, I guess, for like the research area, one to like actually load the ship with. Really like that stuff. The fighter here I think looks pretty cool too. I like some of its random, I guess you'd say, mixture of weapons. But yeah, that is definitely one I want to get. I always like this little lab area. I always thought that looked cool. Really wanted to get that. I don't know, just little details on this stuff that I kind of liked. It's a little bit better to look at the actual the enemy vehicle. Have that one, have the mothership, have the recon dropship, alien strike, awesome, the trike, cool, astro fighter, excellent, Caltech ambush, now actually have that. Armored drilling unit was also really cool, so that's one. I think the second wave had more I need. No, I needed you, got you, had you, and had you. Okay, so it's only these others, so I only need 3 more, though 2 of them are the more expensive sets they had. Would love for the alien commander added into the game too. So somebody post on the main Discord about a design thing for one of them. I think I still like the Gen 1 alien like craft stuff better. But Gen 2 had some cool stuff. I liked how they did some of the guns for Gen 2. They looked really cool, though I still think some of the different variety for the Gen 1 stuff was decent. Never really liked this ship thing actually that much. Main reason I never really got this, also some of the stuff that splits apart, it's like very iffy, in my opinion, whether or not it looks good actually split apart. I like that little vehicle. I don't know why that was like always a positive thing to me. So they don't have like a picture here on how it actually is supposed to like split apart into multiples. But yeah, this set was I think always fairly cool. Yeah, suggestions never get accepted. I never I don't read into most of the kits the person puts, sadly, but I don't read into them because I know they won't really reuse or use any of it, and I don't know they really even pay attention too much to stuff that gets really posted there, or if it'll be anytime soon. So yeah, this is I think one of the more interesting Gen 2 alien craft, I will admit. Okay, let me just actually scroll down to the pictures. This was an interesting set. I think this vehicle is really cool, and it might technically, I might almost say it's better than the Claw Tank Ambush, but it was weird to me because this one felt like a real retread of the Claw Tank Ambush here, where there's another tank thing with, I mean, I guess not claws, but hands, saws, and it's supposed to be like drilling the crystals. I think this is really cool. I think it's the way that you can have that lift off is cool. I like the little mini vehicle that goes in with it. The thing here with the spears and stuff looked really cool. The main gun's kind of interesting. Supposed to have like maybe missiles there too or something, which was really neat. I don't know why I'm seeing the dude's head. This is what the thing looked like when you took the top part off of it, because that top part of this set could come off as like a flying vehicle, which I thought was really cool. Also, I think this one appeared in Lego Battles as I think it was actually called the Claw Tank on there. I think you had these well, I guess not poly bags, but mini boxes. I had the mini robot, which I think would actually be cool to get that in the game. I do actually want to get, I think I have the other one. I think I have the Crystal Hawk. I just don't have the Alien Jet. I don't know how easy it will be to find. I don't know. But I kind of want to get it. I know it's like very basic. It's probably not worth the like $20, $30 I have to pay for it nowadays. But part of me kind of wants to get it to just complete my complete my set for Mars mission. And then just had like some. I wouldn't mind just maybe getting that Space Hero Air Blaster. It might just be kind of fun. Oh, I'd also love to get these, but apparently these were like never released. Though I think some of them you can kind of find them in some of the stuff. But yeah, I also want to look up right quick Exoforce. And that might end it after this. I'd love to do like a longer stream of just looking at some of these like older stuff, or to me old stuff from when I was younger. But like I said, I'm getting a little bit hungry, getting a little hangry. But man, this was a good one. I think I have both of these. Never actually got the enemy stuff for them, even though I think a part of me actually wants to go back and get maybe every enemy set they released. I think most of them look really cool. Like I kind of really like the design of this. So this is like one of those I would love to see actually get like I think that was like a combined set, right? Yeah, the Fire Fury. But yeah, I would love to see some of these get made, because you can kind of see where I think, at least compared to some of the stuff now, where you have some like weaknesses in some of the design, but I think overall it's really cool. Fire Vulture always looked kind of interesting to me too. Ooh. The Hoverhawk. Was that like a remake? Oh, I think they had like alternate designs for some of these things. Like, am I actually gonna have to wind up being 2 for some of these sets? Maybe 3 for some of the Combiner stuff too. Because some of these things I think always look kind of, I think this would maybe if you combined it with the like hero version. Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, I just think this one looked extra cool. I don't know, I just like that little fan they had in the back. Like, I think the thing I liked is the enemy stuff always had a little bit cooler things added onto them to make them a little bit different. Always wanted this set too. I don't know, like I liked, strangely, the stuff they released for Exoforce. No, one take a survey. I'll actually read what it was saying. I thought they had like some really cool non-mecha designs. Alternate model of the Speeder Phantom. Ooh. Now that also looks pretty cool. But yeah, I like how they did lots of stuff with that. They had lots of cool different designs going on. Yeah, this is one that I think would definitely be near the top for me to see them actually get redone. Yeah, I own Uplink. I think I own Sentry, though they're kind of very disassembled right now. Supernova I never got, though I don't know if I'm like as interested in it. The hero stuff wasn't really ever as interesting to me. Mobile defense tank. That one always sounded cool to me. Kind of when you get Striking Venom, always wanted. Sentai Fortress definitely is at my list. Bridgewalker. I think that was a little bit hard to find nowadays, but kind of interesting. These The Claw Crusher was a cool one, I thought. Blade Titan, Sky Guardian. So many cool things they've released here. Shadow Crawlers. Sky Guardian? All was the bad guy stuff there. Then you had these. But yeah, let's go ahead and end the stream here. Thank y'all for those that did come out to this. Oh, we'd also love to get all these poly bags at some point. These all looked very interesting, very small and funny, but I kind of wanted to get every single one of them, especially the bad guy ones. The bad guy ones look pretty cool. The non, like trying to make it mech, I kind of like some of these like attached to like the legs and everything. Like the robot ones, they look really cool because they kind of like, excuse me, okay. I don't know what actually happened there. Somehow it closed itself. I think all these look kind of decent, even if they did look a little bit stupid. We'd love to get all of them. But yeah, I guess that's really it. This set is one that I still want to get. This is, I think, maybe one I want to see maybe remade the most. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you for those who came out to this. I look forward to maybe doing another LEGO stream soon. I think I might do some like other games this week, maybe. Oh my god. It's not like there's actually anything going on really with LEGO Legacy anyways to do like more streams of it right now. But I might just do some more like basic LEGO related stuff. But yeah, I guess that's really it for this little stream. Thank you for those that came out to this, and I hope to maybe see you next time for whatever we do then. Also, I'm gonna have like a little bitty other video released here shortly, just a little cat video. But I'm working getting that together for like a week. I mean, it doesn't take much work to actually get it done. It's just, I don't know, we got a little bit lazy, but actually getting it done. So that's going to be going up shortly. So until next time, hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.